Oke, kita lanjut lagi ya. Oke, sekarang mana nih kita nih? Oke, lanjut lagi ke. Oke, satunya sono ya.
Hello there.
Halo,
You're the new student,
siapa
aren't
ini?
you?
Halo, siapa?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student
Imut-imut,
everyone's been
guys.
whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
That's kind of you
Itu
to
orang
say.
ngapain itu?
Wasn't too challenging a lesson.
Baterainya habis ya. Tau gak sihir baterainya habis. Hope you proceed doing well. You can tell same to hold your own in. Itu orang ngapain dikucuk-kucuk gitu. Asking them to say when. Okay.
That's kind of you.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Oke, dadah.
And then the
Apa ini,
werewolves
Cok?
join the goblins in the uprising.
Nah, ini siapa beda? Ya, terbang dia.
And by the end of it, the Minister for
Siapa?
Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, dia buka. Oh, jubahnya dibuka, cowok. Jubahnya
Nice
dibuka,
piece.
jubahnya
It
dibuka.
was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil
Tahu siapa ya?
Flat.
Kita belajar. Level 1 lock. Aduh, kunci, cowok. Luas banget sih tempatnya, cowok. Wih, rame, mantap. Oke nih ibu, mbak-mbak penyihir yang ya, gambar-gambar penyihir kayak gitu kan ya, simbol. Oke. Oh, bisa kesana. Luas banget tempatnya, cowok. Oke, pintu keluar, mantap. Kucing, halo. Bisa bawa pulang nggak ya? Pegang-pegang cuy, lucu banget. Kucing kemasan besar. Ayo pulang bawa, bisa nggak sih? Ya nggak bisa dibawa pulang guys. Ya nggak bisa, cok. Kemana lagi nih? Aduh.
Much later.
Kita kemana lagi, cok? Aduh. Nggak bisa. Oh, ini cok, salah apa sih? Ya ampun, salah peta kita. Oke. Oke, ngadu represto kita sekarang guys, mantap.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year.
Kita udah belajar sama yang prajurit Satria Patung itu ya.
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how
lubang
an
kita
old
tampan
woman
sekali,
like me
guys.
single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Balik lagi pala
To
naga.
wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend
Ayo,
yourself,
ayo,
Master
ayo.
Pruitt? No?
Badung sih.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady your wand with mouse and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the
Oke,
spell.
belajar lagi.
Press the corresponding
Hello.
input when prompted to
Oke,
accelerate
kejar-kejaran.
your wand's
Ilmu
motion
gaib.
along the symbol's path.
Oke, mantap. Levioso, mantap.
Levioso.
Bisa ngendaliin bulu kucing lagi. Bulu ayam ya. Oh, ini pensil, cowok, pensil bulu ayam. Profesornya sudah tua, guys. Tapi sihir-sihirnya ini luar biasa ya. Dia penuh jasa dia di sini ya. Kita harus belajar dengan senior seperti beliau ini. Oke, kita Levioso. Levioso apa ya? Tadi kan yang
Let us
Accio,
begin with
Aci
the
di
basic
Colo.
cast.
Perform a basic cast using mouse left button.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso
Okay,
first,
Levioso
then
first.
the basic cast.
Break through
Levioso.
yellow shields with
A
control
surprised
spells like the
opponent
levitation
is a weak
spell,
opponent.
Levioso.
As Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Oke.
Now, the basic cast.
Lah konslet cok. Oh gak bisa refresh tuh.
Good.
Oh.
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Oh gak boleh.
Levioso.
Ah.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Kepalanya goyang-goyang gitu deh grafiknya kali ya.
I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast,
Okay,
and
okay.
Protego. You may begin.
Oke, berarti Levioso.
Protego.
This should be easy.
Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's
Okay.
just say I'm a quick learner.
Aduh,
Levioso.
aduh, kena.
How's the view?
Oh diserang, oke.
How perceptive.
Aduh telat cuk.
Thank you.
Telat. Oke, slow. Repes tuh.
Students with this adept.
Levioso.
I do need
Ah,
your
repes tuh.
Use the
Maju,
guard
oke.
is down.
Aduh,
Levioso.
Repes tuh.
Anticipate your
Oke, menang,
opponent's
mantap
next
ya.
move.
Oh, saya kira cuma di Levioso doang ya.
For a beginner.
Nggak diserang-serangin,
You give as good
nggak
as you
dipukul-pukulin
get.
gitu. Kalah dia guys, kesel dia kalah ya.
I
Okay.
put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve
Oke,
it.
kita udah
A
dapet
classroom duel is
Levioso,
well fun,
mantap.
but battling dark
Accio,
wizards,
Levioso,
or as ever more
Represto.
likely, goblins, is a different
Mantap.
kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Oke, selesai
That's enough
guys.
spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Mantap guys, lanjut lagi. Oke, sama teman kita ini ya. Oke, apa nih? Kita ngobrol dulu.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat.
I've had my... it was never. Then again, perhaps this one your first duel. It was. Kita pernah duel gak sih? Oh, enggak pernah kita pernah duel. Kita pernah duel.
I've dueled
cuy.
enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing. Sounds suspicious.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll
Itu
see if your
profesor
performance
ngapain
today was
bolak-balik
sheer
aja.
luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oke. Quest complete, defense again, the dark art class. Oke, dark art class udah. Ini masih bingung nyalainnya gimana sih ini.
Levioso.
Oke, Levioso berarti dia ngancurin pertahanan lawan. Oke, kita lanjut lagi guys misinya selanjutnya ya. Sekali lagi lah. Pelajaran pertama guys, kita harus lebih giat lah, lebih semangat guys, biar ilmu sihir itu bisa diserap lebih banyak ya. Ha. Oh di luar, ini apa cu? Kelepetasan apa ini? Lah mana cu? Oke bener. Oke. Quest started. Oke lanjut lagi guys. Apa ini? Ada goblin-goblinan cu.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh ini kepala bukan. Ini wali kelas kita guys. Wali ini, wali apa itu namanya? Wali asrama ya. Ya hilang dia.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
Mantap,
I
mantap.
heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Mungkin dari apa sih travel kayak jelajahin tempat kali sebelumnya ya. Emang kita sebelumnya ngejelajahin tempat sama Profesor Fig ya. Hasn't Professor Fig said anything? Apakah Profesor Fig berbicara seperti
Have
itu?
you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
Ya, mantap.
That's correct,
Kita emang
Professor.
I see.
kita jajarin
Trying to get a
Revelio sama
solid
dia
from
ya.
a Strela. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Kita
Professor
sebelum
Ronan
masuk-
mentioned that.
Oh, what?
What?
Oh, kita mau dikasih
work.
pelajaran tambahan lagi ya. Kalau what? Apa? Kerja lagi gitu ya. Nggak boleh ngeluh ya, kita harus jadi pelajar
Professor
yang
Ronan mentioned that.
ahli penyihir. Oke, mantap. Profesor Ronan, oke kita.
Professor Ronan
Belajar
did
lagi ya.
mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged
Hogsmeade,
to replace the
Hogsmeade.
supplies lost on your
Hogsmeade
way
itu
here.
komplek
including
asramanya
seeds,
kayak
potion
kompleks sekolahnya
recipes,
kali ya,
and
apa sih?
spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go.
I'm
What
ready
more
to
can
go.
you tell me? I'm ready
What a
to go.
spellcraft. So there really is an Ollivander's here. I'm ready to go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first
Kita harus
visit to the village with a
banyak-banyakin
class
sihir
leader.
ya.
Help you get your
Biar
bearings.
kita jadi penyihir.
Perhaps Sebastian
Satria
Sallow or
sihir,
Natsai
mantap.
Onai.
Kaisar
I've noticed you
sihir
spending
coy
time
ya.
with them.
Kayak ini
How
Black
about
Clover.
Natty?
How about Natty? Sebastian I think. Perhaps Sebastian Salo or Natsai Onai. Perhaps Sebastian Salo or Natsai Onai. I have noticed you spending time with them. How about Natty? Sebastian I think. Natty. Oh dipanggilan Natty cu. Saya sih lebih respect itu ke Natsai Onai ya. Yang tadi dari Uganda. Uganda bukan sih? Iya Uganda ya. Sebastian ini dia kayak gimana ya, bersaingnya itu dia kayak ada rasa irinya gitu ya ke kita guys, ke babang Nemis ini ya. Sebastian, I think. How about Nati? Nati kali ya.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well
Lebih
clear
enak
of
sama
any
Nati,
of
cuy.
Victor
Dia
Rookwood's
kayak
undesirables en route.
friendly ya orangnya.
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oke, selesai cuy.
Speak to Professor Ronan to receive.
Oke.